Good afternoon. Today is Saturday, March 29th, 2014, and we're live here at McKinley High School for today's game of the week on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. Between the visiting Port Allen Pelicans and the McKinley Panthers, two teams we've brought you live, or two schools rather, we brought you live all year long on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. We are already into the first inning as yours truly had some logistical problems, but nonetheless we're bringing the action, and looks like the Panthers have just stolen second base, and that's where we stand with 2 out in the bottom of the first. Port Allen jumped to an early 3-0 lead, and that is where we stand with 2 down in the bottom of the first inning. At bat right now for the Panthers is number 30, Max Martin, first baseman. And we have a 1-1 count. On the mound for the Pelicans is Alex Hebert, number 15. There's a pitch, fastball, low, outside corner, strike 2. It's a gorgeous day today. If you're out and about, hey, pop in here by McKinley High School at the baseball diamond. But if not, you should definitely be outside. There's a beautiful breeze today. It's 75 degrees. You can catch LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com on your cell phone, or, ooh, there's a wild swing. And that's going to bring up strike 2. It looks like it's a foul tip. It is 75 degrees, nice breeze, partly cloudy. It is gorgeous. Far cry from yesterday. So we have a 1-2 count, 2 away, bottom of the first. Port Allen on top, 3-0. The base runner takes the lead from second. And he's going to fake a pickoff. I kind of saw that one coming. And the runner will return to second base. That's number 4, David Dubriel, the runner at second who stole just a moment earlier. 1-2 count. And you can see the shortstop and second baseman fading. That's a high one, but it's put into play, and that's good. That's a base hit. That's going to bring Dubriel around home, and he's going to be very safe on that base hit. And McKinley has clawed its way. The Panthers have clawed their way onto the scoreboard, 3-1.
Stepping up to bat now from McKinley Panthers, number 17, Joseph Reynolds.
So that's an RBI for Martin, and it'll bring number 17, Joey Reynolds, the third baseman, up to bat with 2 away. And that's ball 1, and that's where the count will start. 2 down, 1 runner on. There's the pitch, and it's a swing through. It's a foul tip, strike 1. Counts even at 1-1. So I guess they're checking to see if Hebert has a little sandpaper in his glove. No, just kidding. So here we go. 1-1 count. Runner on first. Hebert fires. And it's a little bit of a curveball, and it's outside. 2-1 count. And they're going to call that one strike. That's a very generous call on the outside, and we're even at 2-2 with 2 away. Hebert fires low. That's going to be ball 3. So payoff pitch forthcoming with 2 away, which means we can expect to see Max Martin take off. And while he doesn't look like he's built for speed from here, he's going to have the green light. Hebert from the stretch kicks, deals right up the middle, and that's going to bring Martin over to second. Nice job, excellent patience there by Joey Reynolds. And so the Pelicans have a little two-out rally going on here with 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the first. And that's another base hit for McKinley.
Play for the Panthers now. Second baseman number 10, Ricky Brumfeld.
So Ricky Brumfeld up to bat. And that's ball 1. And another ball, so the Panthers are clawing here in the bottom of the first. From the stretch. Deals, fastball, strike. Got the outside part of the plate. 2-1 count. That's outside. Oh, he just nipped the outside corner on that fastball, and we're all even at 2-2. There's the pitch. That's a high one, but Brumfield puts it in play. It drops into left field, and they're going to wisely not get too aggressive. That's going to load the bases now with 2 outs as Max Martin advances to third.
And number 2,
Joe Reynolds to second, and Ricky Brumfield at first. So there is actually a viable opportunity here for the Panthers to tie up this score, possibly take the lead here in the first inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fires. And they're going to call that a strike. That must have just nipped the outside corner. A little bit of breaking action on that pitch. That was nasty. You could see it moving from all the way up here. Fires, fastball, low. That's going to be put into play. That should be an easy out, but they're rumbling, bumbling, fumbling. The shortstop can't hang on, and that's an error, and that's going to bring in Max Martin. So an unearned run for the Panthers, but hey, you take it however it comes when you're trailing, and it's not. It is now 3-2. Oh, a tough break there. Malik Green just couldn't get the handle. He might have gotten overly excited. His eyes might have gotten bigger than they should have, and he could not put it away. So we still have the bases loaded, 2 away, and McKinley's cut the lead down to 1. Boy, oh boy, that kitchen's getting awfully hot there on Max Hebert. Just saying, what do I have to do to get out of this inning here? That's way outside. Sliding action on that ball 1. Fires. And that's going to be right up the middle. And another error, and McKinley puts another one on the board. Here comes another runner home, and he is safe. So scoring on number 17, Joey Reynolds, and number 10, Ricky Brumfield. And just like that, the Panthers have wrestled the lead away from the Pelicans.
Up to bat now for the Panthers, number 9, Malik Wynn.
So 3 unearned runs have derailed the Pelicans here in the first inning as they got an early lead here at McKinley High School, and it has washed away. Fires. Runners going from first to second. That was a high pitch. He should be meat, and he's not. He's safe, and they have the runner in a rundown. He's safe. They're going to call him safe. So the old 1-2 stealing, first and third stealing as Josh Gordon scores. Malik Wen, number 9, up to bat for the Pelicans. Boy, they are really putting the hurt on them with these errors. Another unearned run, 5-3. Fires, fastball right down Broadway. That's a strike. We have a 1-1 count. Runners on second. Hebert checks him. Another fastball. That was a little high, but he swung right through it, so we have a 1-2 count. And Hebert, once again, is one more good pitch from getting out of this inning. Fires. That's inside. Foul tip. Got to be a little more patient on that one. And it's still 1-2. 2 away. Fires right down the middle, and they're going to ring it up. Strike 3. Malik Wen goes down looking. That's the end of the first inning. Mercifully for the Pelicans with the score, the McKinley Panthers 5, the Port Allen Pelicans 3. You are listening or watching watching McKinley Panthers baseball on Louisiana All-AmericanSports.com.
McKinley Panthers 5, Port Allen Pelicans 3.
Now, if I'm talking the same as the time as you, is that screw you up?
Not really, because I can just talk softer into the mic. It's picking me up. I don't have the level turned up there. So don't even worry. Do what you got to do. Don't let me get in your way.
Okay. Atta boy. Yeah, boys. Good job. Can I get you some water?
Please, that would be awesome. So Kenny Hilliard's pitching for McKinley?
You're asking?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Woo! So while we have a break in the action, we'd like to remind you to check out a few Louisiana All-American sports and related products. Of course, we always have the Louisiana All-American Sports radio show every Saturday morning at 11 o'clock on 96.9 FM or streaming on the World Wide Web at WHYR.org. That's every Saturday at 11. You can catch the replay on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and simply enter into the search engine Louisiana All-American Sports, you should see some of our older shows coming up. Hilliard kicks, deals. That's in. Ooh, he calls it. That was a little high and inside. Number 6, Donald Vance at bat. Bunt, strike. That's a foul. So now the ball's back in play. Hilliard fires right down the middle, and it's put into play by Vance to the shortstop. Can't hang on to the ball. I'll score that one. Oh, that's an error. And so, I'm going to score that a hit. Not sure what the official score would say. That was not an easy one to dig out of the ground, and the runner did not advance. So Vance does not advance, but he does advance to first, and that will bring up number 8.
Stepping up to the plate,
Kevin Ransom.
Pelicans, Kevin Ransom.
Runners going. Oh, not even close. That's going to be almost uncontested, and that'll move Vance over to second base. From the stretch way inside, that's going to plunk Ransom on his thigh. That probably didn't feel too good, but it was kind of sliding away, so maybe the bruise won't be that big tomorrow morning. We have runners on first and second now for the Pelicans. And it looks like Coach Fowler's trying to get some clarification there. I'm going to guess he was probably wondering whether or not he moved out of the way. I don't know how quickly he could have expected Vance to move, though.
Stepping to the plate now for the Pelicans. Number 2, Errol West.
So Errol West steps up, left fielder. And old Kenny Hilliard's in the stretch once again. Fires. That's some action on it, and that's going to be a dribbler, and it's hit to the third baseman, and that throw is way, way into outer Mongolia. So that's going to score one, and it's going to score a second run as he kind of slides into home plate. Don't know if he needed to do that, but nonetheless, that's going to put 2 more on for the Pelicans. Another McKinley error. It's becoming the theme of this game here.
Stepping to the plate now for the 4-down Pelicans. Number 3, Lorenzo Osborne.
So that ties us all up at 5 again. Lorenzo Osborne up at the plate for the Pelicans. And Hilliard fakes a pickoff. Good thing he didn't release the ball because there was nobody there except for the center fielder. And here comes Coach Laborde out to chit-chat with the infield umpire. And there's a little huddle forming at the pitcher's mound. Hilliard delivers. That one's high, and that's going to be a ball. Ooh, they're going to call that inside strike one. So another fastball. Might have been the two-seam fastball. Fires that one high. Runner's going to third. And, oh, boy, they can't get the glove action together as that runner is safe. And actually, and he is going to go home. There's the runner. He's trucking, and he is meat. He's out.
Yes!
Yeah, got Errol West size got a little too big for his stomach, and he's thrown out at home plate after successfully stealing third. And so well, that should be the first out of the inning.
Big home. He can't go.
And apparently they're saying the runner called for time. Put his hands in the air and called for time. So looks like the blunder of Errol West worked to his advantage. They'll put the runner back to third. The stolen base will be successful, and there are no outs. Coach Fowler's asking what the name of Sam Hill was that. Boy, oh boy. So right when McKinley catches a break, the baseball gods take it away. And I think what Coach Fowler is saying, the ball never came to a rest. He can't call for time, and then he took off. From where I'm standing, I don't recall either umpire granting time. I'm not familiar with LHSAA rules for baseball, but I know in the majors that certainly would not have been a stoppage in play. But Old Blue has the last call, and that's how it's going to stand, and that's going to send West back to third base. Oh. So we're still tied at 5 apiece, no out, 2-1 count. I should. Strike 2, they're going to call it. Okay, I am utterly confused at this point. Oh, boy. So here comes Coach LeBoer. There's a lot of talking, not a whole lot of pitching going on. So Lorenzo Osborne steps back into the batter's box. Here comes the pitch. That's way inside. And, oh, boy, that gets right past the catcher, and that is going to score Arrow West. So real tough break there. Oh, when it rains, it pours. And Port Allen will regain the lead, 6-5.
Thank you.
And there's the ball put into play on the payoff pitch. Runners heading to first. Was that dug out of the ground in time? Yes, he's out by the hair of his chinny chin chin. And so finally, the McKinley Panthers get to hanging out on the scoreboard. Stop the bleeding a little bit. And finally, the bases are clear.
Pelicans number 15, Alan Hebert, steps to the plate.
So here comes the pitcher up to bat. One down. Top of the second. There's the pitch. Outside. Kicks, deals, sliding action on that one. Nice. Nips the outside corner. Strike 1. Strike 2. So 2-2 pitch coming up. And Hilliard might be able to very quickly dig his way out of the hole that the Panthers were in. There's the pitch, and that one's popped in the air. That should be an easy out for the shortstop, and it is. 2 away. A nice job there by Dubriel, squeezing that one away.
Adding Morris Miller.
And just like that, we have 2 away. So Morris Miller is going to step up. What position is Miller? Okay. So 2 balls and a strike. That one's way outside. And so we'll have a 3-1 count coming up. Hilliard winds up, delivers, fastball, ball 4. That'll put Miller on first. So next up should be Malik Green, the shortstop.
Coming back Green.
So one runner on, and chances are this runner might be taking off. And right there, alertly, Hilliard tries to hold him at first, as Port Allen has not been shy about trying to steal. So a good decision there by the pitcher. Winds up, delivers, outside, runners going, no surprise there. And that's a passed ball. Not going to make much of a difference, though. I think either way he was going to take off. Boy, oh boy. Marcus Johnson's really been struggling behind the dish. Hilliard delivers. That one's low. Oh, they're going to call that a strike. He must have been high enough. We have a 1-1 count. Fires right down Broadway. Fouled. Six-5 Port Allen on top of the second. Delivers. Nasty sliding action on there. Strike three. Green has his look on his face like he didn't know what hit him. Down on strikes, so McKinley gets out of the inning. 1-2-3. Well, not 1-2-3, but nonetheless gets out of the inning. The score, the Port Allen Pelicans 6, the McKinley Panthers 5.
Now in the bottom of the second, the Pelicans up 6-5 over the Panthers.
You're watching McKinley Panthers baseball on Louisiana All-American-Sports.com. So the pitcher pronounces his name Hebert, not Hebert?
Oh, it's Aber or it's Aber. I don't know. I'm just reading it. It's Aber.
Hebert?
Yeah.
I would not think so. I'm going to take a wild guess. You're not from here originally.
I'm not from here originally.
Okay, fair enough.
Now, from Nebraska originally, and then I lived about 15 years in New York.
Okay,
So,
I got you. Yeah, that's it.
y'all got funny names down here.
Soon to be ex-wife is from New York. Nice place. How'd you end up here?
Well, my wife is from here,
Ah, gotcha.
and that's that.
Yep, that will do
But
it.
it's been really good with the kids got family and grandparents and cousins and such, so it's been really cool. Plus, in terms of what I grew up with in Nebraska, this is certainly closer to, than New York was.
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely. I'm guessing you would live in the tri-state area near the city?
In Manhattan, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. On the Lower East Side.
You must not have been a teacher there, huh?
No.
I was going to say.
No, actor.
Oh, wow. Cool, man.
So,
Tough gig, but it's got to be a lot of fun.
that's better than when you work.
That's what I've heard. Up to bat for the Panthers. Joseph Banks in the game.
Banks batting for the Panthers.
So a little bit of football meeting baseball here as we've certainly seen a lot of Joseph Banks on the gridiron. Now we'll see him here on the diamond. Oh, boy, way low. Ball one. That one goes right past the catcher. Joseph Banks, an outstanding defensive back. I believe he's a senior. He is a senior for the Panthers. So that's ball one. Oh, he rips one right through not through the hole. Good play by the shortstop. And, boy, he just, nope, I was going to say he narrowly made it. I think he would have been safe regardless, but the ball skeets past the first baseman, number 7, B.J. McClay. But we're going to score that a hit for Banks, and the Pelicans have men on base.
Stepping in, number 4, David Dubriel.
Did I say Pelicans? I meant the Panthers have men on base. Very confusing. Same colors, and the mascots both start in P. And on top of that, you got a healthy dose of both on Louisiana All-American-Sports.com this year. So please pardon my pre-senility. And there looks like they're looking to sacrifice him over. That's way inside. Banks takes off. That is high. He should be safe, and he is. Great job by Banks stealing second. Much better approach from the catcher, attempting to throw him out. but a bit too much of a rainbow on that throw, and Banks just got there in time, so that'll move him to second. No outs. Runner in scoring position. 1 ball, no strikes. Hebert kicks, deals. That's some sliding action. Gets the outside corner. Good pitch, strike 1. Fires way outside, just a bit outside. Ball 2. Well, you can't have too many of those. Of course, credit though to number 18, the catcher, Morris Miller, for keeping that one in the field of play. That could have easily been passed. Hebert fires. That's going to be a little low, and so that will be ball 3. 3-1 count. And as always, when we win their game from McKinley High School, the band is jamming as usual. And, they're going to put one way up in the air to left center. It's going to drop. That should score Joseph Banks. And they're going to try to throw the batter out of second. He has a stand-up double. And in there, with a double RBI, RBI double rather, is number 4, with David Dubriel.
Now coming up the bat for the Panthers, designated hitter number 12, Keon Ferguson.
So Keon Ferguson, the DH, is going to step in the bat for the Panthers. As McKinley has tied the score up once again. So, okay, batters in the box. Here we go. And it looks like they're looking to try to pick off Dubriel. There's a pitch. Does not get the outside corner. Ball 1. Delivers. It's a little inside. That's going to be fouled back. Strike 1. Oh, we got a real pitcher's duel here. 6-6 in the second inning. Hebert delivers. Oh, nice little slider. So that's going to be strike 2. Hebert's ahead in the count. And he's going to deliver another slider. And Ferguson being very patient, not biting on that one, and it's 2-2. Hebert delivers. Another slider, and he bites on that one like it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and he's out, down on strikes. First out of the inning for the
stepping in for the Panthers,
for the Pelicans.
Baseman, Maxwell Martin.
So Max Martin, number 30, is going to step on in. Martin RBI scored his last at bat. He hits a weak dribbler over to third, and he is out. And look at this, boy! They weren't hesitating. David Dubriel took off for third as soon as the throw went. Got to put a little more mustard on your hot dog if you want to hold the runner at second. And so that is the second out of the inning, but there's a runner on third.
Panthers, third baseman, number 17, Joseph Reynolds.
Wow. So Reynolds up to bat, Dubriel at third. Hebert delivers nasty curveball. Never really found the strike zone. Ball 1. Bear delivers. Fastball outside. And starting to get a little steamy in his kitchen there. With a 2-0 count. All tied at 6. But Joey Reynolds swings through that one, strike one. Looked like he might have pulled the string a little bit on that one. That may have been a changeup. I didn't get a good look at the action on that pitch. And that one's popped up in the air. That should be an easy out for the second baseman. Boy, you got to say I got it. And actually, the second baseman may have overreached a little bit there. That was really all in the territory of the first baseman, B.J. McClay. But nonetheless, Donald Vance grabs the out. That's the end of the inning. We're tied at 6.
And top of the third, going into the top of the third, we're all tied up 6-6 between the Panthers and the Pelicans. I want to thank everybody again for coming out on this beautiful sunny day, beautiful sunny Saturday. And I'd like to thank our sponsors of the game, Capital Partners Baton Rouge and Red Stick Sports. Take a moment to get yourself some refreshment over at the concession stand, drinks and snacks.
And so while we have a moment, we'd like to thank supporters of this broadcast, the Daily Hat Trick, the most informative and entertaining sports blog on the World Wide Web. If you like sports, if you like to have a little fun with sports, and guys, if you like to look at pretty girls, log into www.thedailyhattrick.com. I think you'll get a real load out of Jen Selter, Friday's chick pick, prominently featured on thedailyhattrick.com. Also, the Hatfield Law Office, LLC. Sometimes stuff happens, and every now and then you need a lawyer. When that happens, contact attorney Teresa Hatfield. DUI, family law, child support custody, DUI defense, CDL, commercial driver defense. Contact attorney Teresa Hatfield at thehatfieldlawoffice.com.
The Pelicans here, the top of the third, number 5, Brent Rebel.
That's thehatfieldlawoffice.com. ThehatfieldLawoffice.com, or you can reach them by phone at area code 225-663-2247. That's the Hatfield Law Office, LLC, 225-663-2247. Strike one, delivered by Hilliard. Ooh! So a little bit of a swerve thrown there. Or it might have just been the wind took it a little bit. Brad Rebell, number 5. To bat. So 2 strikes, 1 ball. Curveball. He dug at it. That was strike 3. The catcher was a little oblivious there. And so in spite of striking out, that out's going to come off of the board. And Rebell's going to advance to first base. And boy, oh boy, number 6, Marcus Johnson. And Johnson is really, really struggling in this game. I just don't know how much longer Coach Fowler is going to stick with him, as a whole lot has gotten past him in these first 2+ innings. And runners going. There's the throw, and it's just a little bit too late. So first baseman B.J. McClay up to bat. On second base is Brad Rebell, the right fielder, and that's a strike. So we have counts even at 1-1. So So Rebel stepping outside of the batter's box for a moment. And is going to hold it. Bunt. And that should easily, that should have moved the runner to third. Johnson throws him out at first. And looks like Max, no, he's going to be safe, so the runner doesn't advance. Max Martin alertly tried to throw the runner out, but looks like old Rebel had a little too much speed, so a successful sacrifice bunt, one away.
Donald Vance stepping up for the Pelicans now.
So here comes Donald Vance. He RBI'd in his last at bat. Second baseman. And now we're going to call that one a ball. Delivers. That's a strike. Just got the outside. 1-1 count, one away. The ones have it. They're going to try to pick. They got him in a rundown. I don't think Rebel's going to get out of that one. Johnson has it, and they better pitch him out at third. He's going to go low. That should do it. He's out. So, excellent execution of a rundown. Good discipline by all parties involved. They didn't get too excited, and David Dubriel finally puts him out on the rundown. So that will send Brad Rebel back to the dugout, and his strikeout actually does end up counting against him in a roundabout way. So all is as it should be in the baseball world here at McKinley High School with 2 away in the top of the third. Hilliard delivers. Woo! That's a wild one. And I don't know if that was a slider or a curve or a high slur, but don't throw too many of those. 2-1 count. Hilliard fires. That's high. It's a high fastball. And fortunately for him that Donald Vance is a little on the diminutive side. If he were about 5 inches taller, that one would go right to the outfield. That one's outside, and that's going to send Vance to first base. Ball 4.
Back to the top of the order for the Pelicans, number 8, Kevin Ransom.
So Kevin Ransom, the third baseman, stepping up. 2 down, runner on first. And runner's going to go. Vance. Johnson throws that one. He should be out of there. He's safe. The tag must not have been applied. You all saw at home what I saw. I thought the throw beat him, but clearly the runner got his foot on the bag before the shortstop tagged him out. So Vance is at second. He's in scoring position. That's I don't know. Old Blue might need an eye exam. That looked like a strike from up here. A big, tall Kevin Ransom. That strike zone should be as wide as the day is long. I can't believe that was called a ball. Hilliard delivers inside. That's going to go right to the shortstop. That should be an easy out. And he should be out. Yep, rings him up. Excellent play. Good execution there by the shortstop. David Dubriel to the first baseman, Max Martin. So we finally have a 0 hung on the scoreboard. 6-6, middle of the third. You are watching McKinley Panthers baseball on Louisiana All-Americansports.com. Saw some defense for once. I guess they just probably had to work out the jitters and the wrinkles or whatever, get into a rhythm.
Yeah, we're still working those out. It is a constant process. They're doing all right.
You got actually probably a pretty good opponent in Port Allen. I did a little research on them yesterday, and they've had the same. You can look at the score and tell against opponents that are really crisp and have it together. They've struggled, and against comparable opponents, they've been able to hang in there.
Right. Yeah. Well, maybe that's the last time we met. So.
They all played this year, early this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get them here at home. They're good. They're well coached. They're generally real disciplined and able
coach the board. I see him all the time over. He's always doing the MC at the basketball games in Portland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, we usually do a game of the week, 2 of the week in basketball, but I got to say, probably of all sports put together, these are the 2 schools I've probably spent the most time at this year, which is why it's the perfect time for me to come here and do a baseball game.
Oh, great. Yeah.
It's the first one of the year.
All right, starting it off here in the bottom of the third, number 10, Ricky Brumfeld.
So, Ricky Brumfield coming up to bat for the Panthers. And let's see if McKinley can get her going here. Oh, boy, that was right down the outside part of the plate. He just chewed it up and spit it out in the center field, and Brumfield's on base with a single.
All right, Ricky starts it off with the base hit, and stepping into the plate, up to the plate now, our pitcher number 2, Kenny Hilliard.
So it looks like Hilliard has a little cheering section down there. Hilliard up to bat. Abear put it right down Broadway, and Hilliard slapped it right in the right field, opposite field, and that's going to bobble through, go right there through the legs of the right fielder, which will enable number 10, Ricky Brumfield, to advance. So we have a hit and an error there. Runners at the corners.
And now coming to the plate for the Panthers, center fielder number 11, Patrick Carpenter.
So Patrick Carpenter will step up to bat. Looks like Brad Rebel. Well, he's having some trouble. First he gets thrown out in the rundown, and now he bobbles the ball. Costs his team the runner advancing. Runner's going. Foul ball, so that's going to send the pinch runner back to first. And if the rules have not changed since I was in high school, a pinch runner may come on, and the pitcher still may return to the ball game. So that pinch runner is number 1, Josh Gordon, for the Panthers. And I know this because that was my primary role in high school. I could run like Mays, but hit like, well, if you've seen Major League, you know. Oh, 1 pitch. They're going to try to pick him off. That is awfully close. I don't think he got him, though. Boy, that was very close. And, boy, got to be cautious there. No balls, 1 strike, no outs. All tied at 6. Runners at the corners, another pickoff attempt. Boy, he is testing fate, and that one slips right on by the first baseman. That's going to score the runner, and Gordon will advance to second. So McKinley regains the lead now, 7-6. Ball 1. Oh, that was high and right down the middle. They're going to hold the runner at second. Fires to first. Runner's out, and Gordon does not dare try to go to third. He kind of tried to tease the first baseman a little bit. He did not bite. First out of the inning. So Carpenter will have a seat, and the bat, number 9, Malik Wynn. And he kind of swings at that outside pitch, fouls it way back.
Now batting the Panthers.
Strike 1. Alex Abear has some really good action on his slider. That one's way high. Ball one.
Any catching Dillmore. Eric Hatfield. You want to do some color? Hey, by all means, chime in.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And, oh boy, Wynn's going to swing through that. That's going to be a foul tip, they're saying. So that will be strike two on Malik Wynn. And looks like Gordon is favoring his left knee. That's kind of odd. I hope it's not a ligament. Hopefully it's just a pull, but he's really favoring it. I didn't see anything hit him. He's kind of hobbling. That doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look good either. He's coming out of the game. And checking in will be Najee Berry, number 8, to take his place. Let's just hope he's all right. So Najee Berry in the game for the Pelicans. Let's hope Josh Gordon's all right. And they're tending to him away from the dugout, it looks like. So we're back to the action. The Old Blue is signaling a 1-2 count. So there we go. And now it's 2-2. Fastball right down Broadway, foul back. So Malik Wynn keeping his eye on the ball. Fires right down Broadway, swings and misses. The whiff, he's out. That's 2 away for the Panthers.
And we're back to the top of the lineup with number 3, Joseph Banks, coming up to bat.
So Joseph Banks, number 3, I guess is going to permanently replace, or at the top of the order is Joseph Banks, number 3. Slider just nips the outside corner. Hebert's got a nasty slider. Strike one. And a shortstop and second baseman playing some games. Another slider. Boy, he is relying almost exclusively on that, and why not? He's getting nothing but strikes when he delivers. 7-6, McKinley on top, runner on second base, 2 away. Bottom of the third. Hebert delivers, fastball, swings, misses, down on strikes. That's 3 away, and that's the end of the inning with the score. The McKinley Panthers 7, the Port Allen Pelicans 6.
After 3 complete innings, the score stands McKinley Panthers 7, Port Allen Pelicans 6. I'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Capital Partners of Baton Rouge, and also Red Stick Sports. Thank you all for coming here today. Take a moment to get something to drink or a snack in our concession stand.
You are watching McKinley Panthers baseball on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. Looks like both teams are settling down, and the fielders are getting more comfortable with their roles.
Yeah. I hope that is true. Man, I cannot believe how nice this day turned out.
It is beautiful. And I was worried about whether or not this game would be rained out yesterday. Actually, I called Coach Fowler at the very, very last minute.
Oh, today?
Well, yesterday, around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock yesterday, because I just wasn't sure if they'd be able to play.
Well, we originally scheduled at 1 and then bumped it to 3.
Right.
So we could dry up a bit.
Looks like it
Thank
worked out.
goodness we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's worked out nice. I'm sure there's still at least a small lake out in right field. There always is.
Right.
At least a pond. Come on, Marcus, sit on that thing. Oh, okay.
Leading off the top of fourth for the Pelicans, number 3, Lorenzo Osborne.
So Lorenzo Osborne up to bat as we get ready to kick off the fourth inning. And it looks like Old Blue has to lace him up. And so we're going to play ball. And ball one. And strike one, so we're all even with a 1-1 count. Fires bunt, and he's going to try to run his way out there. I think he's going to make it. Osborne is safe. Martin not even close to getting the throw in time, and so we'll start off with a bunt single.
Now coming to bat.
So stepping up is who is that? Who's number?
Did I get ahead of myself?
Oh no! You called the wrong guy. It was Errol West.
Yeah,
It was Errol West who batted.
Okay.
This is Osborne here batting. So that's my bad, folks.
Now batting for the Pelicans, number 3, Lorenzo Osborne.
Errol West on first. Osborne up to bat. None down. Top of the fourth. Ooh, way outside. That's practically a pitch out, and Johnson returned it to the pitcher instead of throwing out the runner at second. So that's going to be an uncontested steal for West. So runner's already in scoring position. That's a very high. I don't even know what to call that. That wasn't exactly a fastball. It was like some kind of knuckle change or palm ball of some sort. Fastball, outside, swings through, strike one. 2-1 count. Delivers, and another high one.
Settle in.
Now you're trying to go to the slider. Then he's going to go straight fastball. I like that decision as he gets a strike right up the middle. Hilliard from the stretch delivers. That's a high one. That's a high fastball, and so that's going to put a runner on. That's ball 4.
Now stepping to the plate for the Pelicans, number 15, Alex Hebert.
So here comes the pitcher, Hebert. Runners on first and second, and Hebert really has an opportunity to help his own cause here in the top of the fourth inning, and that was high. Whew, ball 1. Hebert delivers, fastball, attempted bunt, goes foul. 1-1 count. And actually, that might have been a two-seam fastball because it had a slight break on it. That's probably what caused it to go foul. Runners on first and second. Hilliard, the pitch, and he showed. Oh, they're going to call it a strike. They're going to say he got the outside corner. So both pitchers with great sliding action at times. He's going to check the runner, fires, and another slider, and that one was high. So it's another ball. We have a 2-2 count. Top of the fourth, 2 runners on. Panthers leading 7-6. And he smokes that one right to the shortstop. Potential double play. He's got the 6, the 4, and the 3. And he's out of there. Double play. Excellent job by the Panthers as they turn 2 and hang another 0 on the board. At the middle of the fourth inning, the score. The McKinley Panthers 7, the Port Allen Pelicans 6. You're watching McKinley Panthers baseball in Louisiana. AllAmericanSports.com.
Coming to the plate now for the Pelicans. Catcher number 18, Morris Miller.
Oops, and I got a little too excited. I was like a major league umpire right there. Overcounted the outs. That is not the end of the inning. And actually, Port Allen's just tied the score on that smoking single by Miller. My fault, folks. My fault at home. Got a little overexcited there.
Number 4, Malik Green.
There's a pass ball, and that'll allow the runner to advance to second base. There's the pitch, kind of, gets the outside corner. Good job. Curveball there. Strike 1. Delivers another curveball. That one's popped right up in there. That should be a routine fly ball, and it is caught by the center fielder, number 11. And so that will be the end of the. Now that's the end of the inning with the score tied at 7. You are watching McKinley Panthers baseball on Louisiana AllAmericanSports.com. Center fielder P.J. Carpenter was one who grasped the final out. Meanwhile, at home, if you're glued to this scintillating high school baseball game and not watching the guys at the higher level, Florida and LSU tied at 1 apiece through 5 innings. Aaron Nola working his magic as he's been doing all year long.
Starting it off here for the Panthers in the bottom of the fourth. Shortstop number 4, David Dubriel.
So here comes Dubriel into the box when they're ready to kick off the bottom of the fourth inning. Hebert delivers. That's kind of weakly hit right back to the pitcher. Easy out, and that's how we'll start the bottom of the fourth inning. One away.
Stepping into the batter's box now, designated hitter number 12, Keon Ferguson.
So Keon Ferguson's going to step up with one away. Bottom of the fourth. And let's see what we got here. Hebert delivers a curveball. That's nowhere near the strike zone. Ball one. Fires fastball. That's put right into play towards the second baseman. Cleanly fielded. And did he get him? No. Safe. Just a hair late, so that'll put Ferguson on first.
With Ferguson on first, stepping to the plate now, first baseman for the Panthers, number 30, Maxwell Martin.
So Max Martin has an opportunity to help his team along as his first baseman steps up to bat. Hebert on the mound. And now he's done coddling the ball and getting his grip. Delivers. That's looked like a running fastball. And couldn't get the inside corner. Ball one. Hebert. Looks like a fastball, and they're going to call strike one. Delivers. That's way outside. That slider really got away from Hebert, and it's ball two. Two-one count, one away. Tied at 7, bottom of the fourth. Max Martin at bat. Keon Ferguson at first base. Hebert delivers right down the middle, and it's going to be put into the outfield, and that's going to hold Ferguson at second, and that's another single for Max Martin. Oh, high fastball's giving a ride there.
And now we see number 17, the third baseman, Joseph Reynolds, stepping to the plate.
So here comes Joey Reynolds. Runners in score. One runner in scoring position. Runners on first and second, and Reynolds has a chance to help give his team the lead back. Right down Broadway. That was high, and it's going to hit back towards the hole. Good job by the third baseman, at least, of blocking the ball and not letting it roll into the outfield. So while the bases are loaded, runners are held.
Second baseman, Ricky Brumfeld, coming to the plate.
So Ricky Brumfield steps up, number 10, and with the bases loaded, he has an opportunity to really help out his team. Not a whole lot of power in either lineup, but potentially he could either bring in two or he could ground his team right out of the inning. That's, ooh. There's a fastball, nips the outside corner, strike one. I don't know about that one, but that's why I'm just a broadcaster and I'm not wearing the blue shirt. Hebert delivers. That's a fastball outside, and Miller pumps. Trying to say the batter was in the way. I don't agree with that at all. So all runners hold. 1-1 count. Hebert delivers right down Broadway. That's going to be hit. Oh, hit to third. It bobbles off the shortstop. That's going to score one. And I'm going to call that an infield single. That certainly would have taken more than routine effort. So it's 8-7.
And that brings number 2, our pitcher, Kenny Hilliard, to the plate.
So McKinley regains the lead, 8-7, and Kenny Hilliard's up to the plate to try to help his own cause. Yeah, it looks like the umpire's got to tie those shoestrings again. So while that's probably not the vision you want in your living room at home, we should be back to the action very, very shortly. All righty, so here comes Hilliard into the box, bases loaded. One down. The pitch, out, oh, got the corner. Yeah, 0-1. So it looks like Old Blue definitely has a very wide outside strike zone. Hebert delivers. That's a slider, and it's popped up. That was not a good one to swing at all. Hilliard, being a pitcher himself, should have known better, and that's 2 outs.
And that brings up our center fielder, number 11, Patrick Carpenter.
So, P.J. Carpenter into the batter's box. And let's see what he could do to help out his team. It would be a shame to see McKinley only come away with 1 run after having the bases loaded with no outs earlier in the inning. So running fastball looks like, or either that or a slider. Either way, it's ball 1. Delivers, fastball right down Broadway. He swings underneath it, strike 1. Sometimes you just have to let the old number 1 rip, and that's just what he did. And that's going to give him some confidence to come right back with it again, so Carpenter better keep his eye on the ball. Fires, another fastball down Broadway, pop back foul, and now Alex Hebert has Carpenter right in the palm of his hand where he wants him. He can do anything he wants here. You can throw a pitch with breaking action. That slider's been killing the Panthers all day. Or why not have the confidence to go right back over the plate, as Carpenter has not been able to handle either of his pitches. Now, he might be catching up to him with the timing. And I have yet to see a changeup delivered by Hebert, so I'm very curious to see his pitch selection in a 2-out, 2-strike situation. Hebert delivers, curveball, and easy out. Swung at a high curve. It was not hanging. Kind of reached outside, and that's how the inning will end. 8-7, McKinley with the lead. You are watching McKinley Panthers baseball on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com as we go to the top of the 5th inning. So remember, Saturday mornings at 11 o'clock to catch the Louisiana All-American Sports radio show on 96.9 FM in Baton Rouge. If you're outside of the Baton Rouge listening area, you can always stream worldwide at WHYR.org. That's WHYR.org. Every Saturday morning, 11 a.m., Coach Perry Daniels and I break down high school, college, and professional sports. If you missed the show, you can always YouTube Louisiana All-American Sports and catch the replay. So Leandre Dixon looks like he's pinch hitting for somebody.
Starting it off here at the top of the 5th for the Pelicans, number 17, Leandre Dixon.
If I remember the batting order correctly, I'm going to take a wild guess that he's subbing in for Arrow West. I guess we'll find out when they take the field again. So Hilliard stretching himself out. And he delivers. Fastball. Ooh, he didn't get the same outside corner that Alex Hebert was getting, and that's ball one. Well, it's good to see. So we have Major League Baseball quality officiating here at today's game. Another one outside, now he gets it, and frankly, that ball looked like it was further outside than the first pitch. Of course, that one did have some sliding action on it. It wasn't a fastball, so maybe the ump is of the opinion that it nipped the corner. Another delivery by Hilliard. Oh, he swings right over it. And that one was right there on the inside. His palms would have been burning if he had hit that one, and it's 2-1. And so right now he's got the advantage over Leandre Dixon. Hilliard winds up, delivers, right fastball right down the middle. A little bit on the outside, but nonetheless, Dixon's going to swing and miss. Strike three, he's out, and that's the first out of the inning. So looks like, okay, so Brad Rebell has been substituted for. And so it looks like we can expect Dixon to be in right field. Stepping up, that's a strike.
B.J. McClay now batting for the Pelicans.
B.J. McClay in for Port Allen. And it's another strike, so he's in the hole already, 0-2, before I can even adjust your screen at home. Got 2 strikes. Hilliard's really picked it up after. Actually, I can't really say he was shaky early. It was a bevy of errors, really, that put a lot of the Port Allen Pelicans' runs on the board. Hilliard delivers. That's way outside. Fastball. Bit of a running fastball. He's going to deliver, and that's another runner outside. So 2-2 count as McClay catches right back up in the order. No men on. 1 away. Hilliard steps up, delivers. It's a little bit of a slider. Going to be outside. Ball 3, we have a full count. Winds up, here comes the payoff. Fastball right down Broadway, swings on and miss, and they're 2 away. So Kenny Hilliard really settling down.
Donald Vance stepping to the plate now for the Port Allen Pelicans.
Ball 1. Inside. A little bit of a slider, but didn't get him. He was trying to go through the back door. Slider couldn't catch that inside part of the plate, so it's 2-0. Hilliard's definitely been able to frustrate the right-handed batters of Port Allen more with nipping the outside than the inside corner. There's a pitch. Oh, man, breaking right inside. Looked like he had a little two-seam action and ended up giving Vance a little chin music, and now it's 3-0. So I would be stunned if Vance swung. I expect a fastball down Broadway, and he throws a curveball. I don't really understand that pitch selection at all, but that's going to put Vance on first base.
That brings us back to the top of the order for Port Allen, number 8, Kevin Ransom.
I just didn't get that last pitch at all with a 3-0 count. And is that a pickoff attempt? Yeah, Vance is safe. should be safe. So they're going to try to hold Vance. Vance has had his way. He really had his way with Marcus Johnson as he's been stealing him blind. And I'm sure Johnson is, yep, and there he goes again. And Johnson, his eyes got bigger than the ball. He's like, oh, not this kid again. And he looked like he was trying to pick the ball up before it landed in his glove. It ends up hitting his glove and dribbling past him, and that'll send Vance to second base. And actually, it's a 1-0 count. Vance takes the lead. There's the pitch, fastball. Fouled back, strike one. And actually, that may have been a changeup, judging by the action. And he's getting a little tired there. You can see him trying to stretch out that shoulder muscle a little bit. And that last pitch, if that was supposed to be a breaking ball, there was no bite on it whatsoever. So this could be the beginning of the end of Kenny Hilliard State. Fires one, curveball outside. Ball two. Well, it sounds like there's a bunch of bullfrogs in the Port Allen dugout. Swings through strike three, but the ball is passed. I thought that was a foul tip, but the runner's going to advance to third. I don't know about that. Nonetheless, I have no say-so in that, as it's always the umpire. So that's another strikeout for Hilliard comes off the board, or he keeps the strikeout, but the out doesn't come on the board. And so with two away, Hilliard's going to have to get a fourth out.
And that brings up Arrow West.
So Arrow West, number 2, the left fielder rather, is going to step into the box. Runners at the corners, and runner's going to go. That's a weak dribbler, and why not go for the easy out at first? I don't know, but Johnson's going to try to run down the runner, and he's out, and that's the end of the inning. So hey, 6 one way, half dozen the other. However you get that third out, just get her done. That's the end of the half inning. The score: McKinley 8, Port Allen 7, as they hang a 0 here in the 5th inning. You are watching McKinley Panthers baseball, LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. And Coach LeBoard is not pleased with that. There was no reason at all for the base runner, Vance, to advance off of third base. If he was going to book it for home, he should have waited until Johnson tried to throw to first. So I don't know what he was thinking either. Big mental error.
And the score remains Panthers 8, Port Allen Pelicans 7. I'd like to remind you all that this game is being brought to us by our sponsors, Capital Partners of Baton Rouge, as well as Red Stick Sports.
And a replay of the game can be seen on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com. Visibly see trying to loosen up that shoulder.
Yeah. I'm guessing he'll probably come back top of the 6th, and then he won't make it through it. I wouldn't think.
Starting it off here at the bottom of the 5th for the McKinley Panthers is number 9, Malik Wynn.
So here comes Malik Wynn into the batter's box, and we're ready to kick off the bottom of the 5th inning. So this game is in the books, and the unlikely event that this beautiful day is ruined by weather, McKinley would walk out with the victory, but I don't think that's going to happen, as Mother Nature has definitely smiled upon us for this afternoon's baseball game. Fastball inside, and Malik Wynn bites all on it. Strike one. And Alex Hebert has really owned Malik Wynn. Wynn has not been able to keep up with the speed. Another fastball. That time he's more patient. But he has really owned Malik Wynn to the middle end of from middle in on the plate. Ball one. Fires another fastball. That one's low. And at this point, with a 2-1 count, the way that Wynn has had trouble keeping up with his speed, I'd be surprised if he didn't take here. And he does, and it's 3-1. So good decision-making there by Wynn. No outs, bottom of the fifth. McKinley leading 8-7. Hebert delivers fastball down Broadway. Another foul ball. He's late on his swing. Malik Wynn has just been completely unable to adjust to the speed of Alex Hebert. And I wouldn't be surprised if on this 3-2 count, Hebert didn't pull the string on him. He has really struggled with the velocity of this pitcher. And he does pull the string on him and strike 3. Oh, that changeup. The changeup totally had him twist. Wynn had no chance.
That's going to bring us back to the top of the lineup for the McKinley Panthers. Number 3, our left fielder, Joseph Banks.
So here comes Joseph Banks into the batter's box. And Banks calls for time. Readjusts his swing. One away. Oh, that's a very high fastball. That one almost got away from Miller, the catcher. Ball 1. Swings through it, strike 1. Nice bearing action inside, fastball. And that's another sign of fatigue we're noticing, as I've seen the only pitches that are delivering strikes for Hebert are the fastballs. That's a slider outside. He was chewing the Panthers up and spitting them out earlier in the game with the sliders and with the curveballs. And as it stands, the old number 1 that's gotten... Oh, and another nasty fastball as soon as I speak. It's been the old number 1 that's put the K's on the board for Hebert.
Come on, keep your head.
Hebert delivers fastball. Looks like some two-seam action, and we have a full count. Here comes the payoff pitch. Full count. Delivers fastball down Broadway, foul back. So we'll do it all over again as we get ready for the 7th pitch of this at-bat. And delivers fastball high. You say yes, but he says yo. Joseph Banks, safe at first. That's a single.
Bring up the shortstop. Number 4, David Dubriel.
So that's a single for Joseph Banks, and David Dubriel is going to come in with an opportunity to help extend the lead for the McKinley Panthers. Try pick-off attempt and safe. Run on first, 1 out. Dubriel in the batter's box. Fastball outside, slide safe. So good job there by Joseph Banks using that speed. And he is safe at second, so we have a runner in scoring position with... Is that a 1-0 count? It is a 1-0 count. They ruled that a ball. Delivers fastball outside, foul back. Oh man, that almost came into your living room, your kitchen, and my kitchen. I almost had to duck. Foul straight away. Strike 1. Well, I don't know. I don't know if the window would have withstood that.
I'm going to say no.
Yeah, I don't think so. Fires outside. That was a slider. Ball 2. Alex Hebert was comfortably owning the Panthers early in the game with his breaking balls. I have not seen him find the strike zone with one breaking ball this entire inning. Delivers. That's a running fastball fouled away. Strike 2. Two count. Runner at second. Hebert fires fastball way inside, and it's going to bring up a 3-2 count. So a full count with runners in scoring position, one away. This could be a pivotal point in the game because if the Panthers can convert this into a run, get any kind of a rally going, the way that the pitches have been. They're going to ring him up, strike 3. And once again, the umpire very generous with that outside corner, so that's 2 away.
And that's going to bring number 12, the designated hitter, Keon Ferguson, to the plate.
So I definitely might have spoken too soon. And now the hope is instead of trying to put the Pelicans away and getting a little insurance, really the hope is to try to get something. He's meat. He's go. Oh, no, he wasn't tagged. So Joseph Banks has got to be a little more careful there. A more skilled shortstop probably would have put him out. That was a little reckless. And they're looking to try to pick him off again, and Joseph Banks isn't going to fall for it twice. Fastball gets the outside corner, strike 1. So if I'm Keon Ferguson, or rather if I'm Coach Fowler, I'm telling my kids to sit exclusively on fastballs. If you see it break, don't swing, because that's the only thing that's worked so far. For Hebert, they're going to try the pickoff. He pumps, elects not to throw. Banks slides cautiously, and we'll start it all over again. 0-1 count, 2 down. Bottom of the 5th. Joseph Banks with a gigantic lead. And he's going to fire. Oh, and there's that slider. And Banks is going to take third base anyway. So Hebert finally got a strike with his slider. And really, Keon Ferguson was frozen. It's going to make it strike 2. 0-2 count, but now the runner's at third, so Ferguson really just needs to get a base hit. Hebert delivers fastball high, and that's going to be fouled back. Yeah, it hits our roof. 0-2 count still. So Miller gives Old Blue a couple of new balls, and here we go. 0-2 count. Hebert doesn't have the same stuff on his breaking ball, so it's going to be curious to see what he comes with. Delivers. That's a slider, and that's going to be put into center field, and he's out. And that's the end of the inning as there's a 0 hung. The score, McKinley 8, Port Allen 7, end of the 5th. You are watching McKinley Panthers baseball in Louisiana, allamericansports.com.
And that's going to take us to the top of the 6th with the score remaining Panthers 8, Port Allen Pelicans 7.
You can let the parents know this is being live streamed on Louisiana allamericansports.com.
Louisiana allamericansports.com.
Yes, sir.
And our game today is being streamed live on Louisiana allamericansports.com.
Thanks, appreciate it.
You bet. Thrill, I remember.
I hear you.
That's a mouthful. Max also pitches the third baseman.
Oh, okay.
He would be one of the starting rotation. And he should be off the injury soon. He's got a hand issue.
So if he's typically a starter, we're not going to see him in relief today.
No.
I would imagine that.
No. I mean, starter relief, I mean, it's kind of whatever, who's ever healthy and had enough rest.
So
we got another guy knocked out probably for the season.
All right. So stepping into the batter's box, number 3, Lorenzo Osborne. Lorenzo Osborne up to bat. Oh, that's a wild slider, and I'm going to go out on a limb and assume this is probably young Mr. Hilliard's last inning.
Lorenzo Osborne.
Oh, a slider, and he bites on it. Strike. No, we have a 1-1 count. Oh, it sounds like there are a bunch of bullfrogs coming out of that Pelicans dugout. Pelicans, bullfrogs, a real swamp over there. Fastball right down the middle, put into the play towards the third baseman, fires, and he's out. Max Martin gets him in time. Max Martin gets him in time. Good, solid play by Joey Reynolds from third base. One down.
And that's going to bring up number 15, the pitcher, Alex Hebert.
So Alex Hebert coming in. And it looks like they're going to stick with him. He's still got some good velocity on his fastball. Hilliard delivers. It's put in the play on the first pitch. Dribbles over to Reynolds. Reynolds fires to first. Martin couldn't scoop it out of the dirt. He's safe. So we'll score that a hit for the Pelicans. Only their 4th one of the game. And here comes a pinch runner. And that's going to be number 1, Malik Adams.
Malik Adams is running for Alex Hebert, and bringing up to the plate, number 18, Morris Miller.
Strike 1.
How's it going down in concession, Dave?
All good.
Okay, somebody sitting there with the money right at the moment?
Yep.
So here comes it's a pickoff attempt, and he's safe.
Well, this is Louisiana Sports, Louisiana All-American Sports.com.
It's a live internet broadcast.
This is Eric. Here's my daughter, Grace.
How you doing, Grace? He delivers right to Reynolds, and he's going to go for the easy out at first. That'll put Miller out. And they made sure they were going to hold down Malik Adams at second base. I think it's our first one of the season, so I'm probably broadcasting to an empty room. But you're going to have some parents and some coaches who are always going to listen to the replay because it's stored.
And that brings up number 4, shortstop, Malik Green.
Malik Green into the box. Oh, he puts that one on the ground before I can even change the score. Runner's going to go to third, but he is Max Martin with the catch and tag. That was a great play, but he's doubling on the ground in pain. He is favoring his right arm. I'm sorry, his left arm. He had the glove, and Green ran right by him as he put the tag on, and his wrist must have been caught in an awkward manner. Yeah, you could see Coach LeBoard saying it looks like it got his wrist. That's not Coach LeBoard. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Coach. Thank you. So that will end the half inning. The score: the McKinley Panthers 8, the Port Allen Pelicans 7. On Louisiana All-AmericanSports.com.
Looks like he's shook it off.
That was the first game of last year. Same kind of play, broke his thumb. That's my boy.
Still in the game. just taking a guess.
Usually you run it through 3, back to 0.
That's
Oh, I see what I did. Okay. I had accidentally hit the number at that, and just sort of was waiting for me to finish that.
Starting it off here for the Panthers in the second half of the 6th inning. First baseman, number 30, Maxwell Martin.
So Max Martin steps into the box. It looks like he's recovered enough to take some swings after that wrist twister at first base as he got the final out of the inning.
All right, so Jim, let's off the hit here.
So Hebert going into his 6th inning of work. That one's put on the ground to third base, and the third baseman cannot handle it. And Martin hustles and muscles his way down the third with an infield single. He is safe. And I'm going to go ahead and score that one a hit at home as the third baseman, Kevin Ransom, just could not handle the ball. And he kind of slipped on the field and fell on his bum. So it's an early runner on here in the 6th.
Joey Reynolds, third baseman, number 17, steps to the plate.
And Reynolds, boy, he swings on the first pitch right to the shortstop. That's an easy out. That's one, but they will not get the double play. So the 6-4. It's going to be a 6.
One out, that's going to bring up our second baseman, number 10, Ricky Brumfeld.
So Joey Reynolds out on a 6-4. Or not out, but Joey Reynolds doesn't get the hit. It's a 6-4 fielder's choice. And Brumfield up to bat. Swinging on first pitch again. And Brumfield is, I don't think he made it yet. He's out.
Oh!
And from my vantage point, that was probably the correct call. As that we'll advance the runner to second, but you got to question the wisdom when you have a pitcher who's in his 6th inning of work, clearly losing a little stuff. That is 3 consecutive batters who swung on the first pitch. So here comes Kenny Hilliard.
The pitcher, number 2, Kenny Hilliard.
Kenny Hilliard has at least one person in his cheering section. There's a looks like a running fastball outside, ball 1. Runner on second is Joey Reynolds. McKinley 8, Port Allen 7, bottom 6th. Fires, and now Hilliard swings. That's a strike. And that was kind of on the inside. So Alex Hebert is getting a lot of help from his opponents right now as he has delivered a total of 4 pitches, and he has 2 outs. There's a pitch, running fastball outside, ball 2. Hebert delivers fastball right down Broadway, and it's going to go through the hole, and that's going to get the runner to third. Reynolds is going to try to come home. Throws to the third baseman. He fires from Miller. That's not even remotely close. The backup is right there to keep that damage from getting any worse, but Joey Reynolds has tacked another run on the board here in the 6th. McKinley 9, Port Allen 7 as Kenny Hilliard helps his own cause there with an RBI single.
Patrick Carpenter, number 11, center fielder, steps into the box for McKinley Panthers.
So P.J. Carpenter now up to bat. Center fielder, if I remember. Yep, center fielder, P.J. Carpenter. Strike one. So a nice little two-out single there. I don't see anyone warming up for Port Allen, though, so it looks like Coach LeBoard is going to stick with Alex Hebert. Pickoff attempt. Runner safe. And looks like the runner picked up before it was safe to do so. Fortunately, the first baseman had stepped off of the bag. Pinch runner. I can't see the license plate on that truck. We'll find out momentarily. Thank you. Najee Berry. Pinch running. That's number 8. 1-1 count. Delivers. There was a little bit of some sliding action. That's a base hit to left field. So nice job there by P.J. Carpenter. And the Pelicans. The Panthers have a little two-out rally going here.
Right fielder, number 9, Malik Wynn, steps into the box for the Panthers.
So this is really going to be a mind game here. Alex Hebert could not have asked for a better person in the McKinley lineup to step up to bat with 2 on and 2 out, as he has completely owned Malik Wynn in this game. Wynn has not been able to keep up with his velocity. That's a fastball outside. Ball 1. If I'm Alex Hebert, I come right at Wynn, who's not been able to do anything really with his fastball. There's the pitch down Broadway, and Malik Wynn is a little late that time, but not too late as he slaps it opposite field to right field. Here comes Najee Berry. He is safe, and Malik Wynn has answered with his first hit of the ball game. An RBI single with 2 away.
Nice.
So nice job by Malik Wynn. Mind over body there, folks. And that'll extend the lead, 10-7.
And we're back at the top of the lineup for the Panthers. Number 3, Joseph Banks.
So the Panthers with a field goal lead here on the Port Allen Pelicans with 2 away in the bottom of the 6th. Runners at first and second, 2 away. McKinley up 10-7. They can really put some distance between themselves and the Pelicans. There's the curveball, and that's outside. Strike 1. Ball 1. Delivers. Fastball outside, but he swung. They're going to say he went around. Strike 1. Fires, and it's going to be popped up and fouled away. Strike 2. 1-2 count to Banks. Fires. It's going to be fouled back. A little bit of sliding action on that one, and still 2-1 count. So Miller's presenting the ball to the umpire. Looks like it's taking a little bit of a beating there, so he's going to put that one in his bag. Hebert. Looks like they're trying to confuse the runner, and time is called by the batter. So Banks steps back into the batter's box. And there's the pitch. Fastball right down the middle, foul back, and it's going to be another foul. So the count's still 1-2.
I don't know if I can get it before I get home, but I'll try.
So here comes the 6th pitch of the at-bat. There's the pitch, fastball, outside, and they're going to call that a ball, so it's a 2-2 count. Two runners on, 2 away, bottom of the 6th. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hebert delivers. That's a curveball, and it's high. That was hanging. Now we have a full count with 2 away, so we can expect both of the runners to go. This is going to be a very interesting payoff pitch. This could be a do-or-die pitch, really, for the Pelicans, because if this results in a hit, you're looking at potentially 2-run score. That's low, ball 4. Runner at first actually didn't start going. I'm not sure if Wynn didn't see the signal or wasn't aware of the count, but nonetheless, we have the bases loaded.
And the Panthers load up the bases and brings to bat number 4, David Dubriel.
So Dubriel is going to have a chance to clear up the bases. First pitch is a fastball, foul back, strike 1. I would like to remind you this broadcast is brought to you in part by the Daily Hat Trick, the most informative and entertaining sports blog on the World Wide Web. If you like sports, like to have some fun with sports, and like to look at pretty girls, log into www.thedailyhattrick.com. There's the pitch. That's a curveball hanging way high. And if that is anywhere in the batter's wheelhouse, that could have been taken a long way. Ball 1. Hebert delivers, fastball outside, ball 2. Also brought to you in part by the Hatfield Law Office, LLC, for divorce, child custody, DUI defense, commercial driver's license defense, and wills and successions. Contact attorney Teresa Hatfield at www.thehatfieldlawoffice.com or by phone at 225-663-2247. That's 225-663-2247. 3-1 count. Delivers outside, and so Dubriel will get an RBI via the walk, and McKinley will expand their lead to 11-7. McKinley really putting on a 2-out rally here in the 6th inning and really putting some space between themselves and the Port Allen Pelicans. Keon Ferguson will step into the batter's box next, as there's a little conference out there on the mound. And I'm really wondering how long Alex Hebert is for this ball game. So, third base, we have Wynn, second base, Banks, first base, Dubriel, Ferguson the bat.
Steps into the box.
Hebert delivers, strike 1, gets the outside corner on the running fastball. Delivers, fastball, that was kind of hanging in. That's going to be a gentle out hit to the shortstop. That may have been a changeup, actually. Either way, That's the end of the inning. The score, the McKinley Panthers 11, the Port Allen Pelicans 7. You are watching McKinley Panthers baseball on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com.
And that takes us to the top of the 7th with the score. McKinley Panthers 11, Port Allen Pelicans 7. I'd like to take a moment to remind you that this game is being sponsored by Capital Partners of Baton Rouge, as well as Red Stick Sports. Thank you all once again for coming out on this beautiful sunny day to watch what has turned into a terrific ball game between these two schools.
I'll actually get concessions.
And I'd like to remind you that if you're thirsty or need a snack, our concession stand is still open. Starting things off here for the Port Allen Pelicans in the top of the 7th. Number 5, Kirk Rebel. Brent Rebel.
One-two count to number 5. Brad Rebel, I thought they took him out of the game. That's popped up lightly to center, one away.
One down, that's going to bring up number 7, B.J. McClay.
Ball one. Hilliard delivers. Fastball. Popped right up in the air towards the pitcher. He says he's got it, and he's got it 2 away. So they're one more batter away from hanging yet another 0.
And stepping to the plate now, the Port Allen Pelicans, number 6, Donald Vance.
There's the pitch. That's a bit of a running fastball. Outside, catches the corner, strike one. One count. Oh, boy, nice job catching the outside part of the plate. That's a 1-2 count, and Kenny Hilliard's about to very quickly get out of this inning if he could just keep it going. 1-2 count. There's the pitch, a curveball, weakly hit. Nice job by Hilliard, scoops it up, and he's out of there. So that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Panthers, the first of this game.
And that's going to put this one in the books with the Panthers coming away victorious 11-7 over the Port Allen Pelicans. Thank you all again for being part of this game today here at McKinley High School Baseball Panther Field. I'd like to thank once again our sponsors, Capital Partners Baton Rouge and Red Stick Sports.
Louisiana, allamericansports.com.
And don't forget, the game was streamed live, and you can catch other streaming games on LouisianaAllAmericanSports.com.
Thank you.
All right, sir.
All right.
Well, that was a ball game.
Yeah, it turned into quite